See, they're going to click. That way we very clear. Got up 6:22 this morning after he was put out last night. They doing the same fumes. They even got slick. Like, they throwing that same heavy smell in the grease. And that's why they do it, where if he was to rub grease on them, all they got to do is take them same microwaves to the area he would have the grease at. Like, when it come to the same pond, they do it, and when they melt, when they put the microwave there, the smell, once you melt the grease, the smell comes up, it goes in. That way they don't got to keep having to Kanika Jenkins frost him and blowing the fumes up his nose, make him become stagnated, heavily sedated, comatose, and then keep simulating his voice. So this the new shit they doing. They usually thought it was in a lotion before. That's why they need perfumey stuff. What happened is that cocoa butter right there, it's not like the authentic, cocoa butter like you would have the heavy. So when they threw it in there, it overwhelms the grease smell. That's a problem. That's what happened with the water when they did that, and individuals went through from the Newark situation. They like, yo, hold up. So that's why they kept saying, okay, individuals test that water. It's laced, lined in there. So listen, we got to say Ross Barack or whatnot. No, it's the same way you doing now. We almost a year later still torturing day in, day out to cover up the organ harvesting false flag. And now what you going to say, NYCHA? Like, this is what they're doing. Like, and this is it. It's so they could go back in these neighborhoods, pay him as this religious, racist, political fanatic, go back in there, and go, yeah, we had a national security issue. Look, this is him because we isolated him long enough. That's why they said they put all the satellites to the ground when they came doing this, these planetary holograms, like out of this world, freeze time shit. Have everybody running through voice to skulls on some movie theater set, the staging areas and shit like that. And then all of a sudden, like Damian World Hardy, Lamie Price, like Tory Branch, you understand, make them reappear. And then look what we came up with. Yeah, that's him. But now they admitted within the recent days, outwardly in public, 2 or 3 days, as well as in private now, Ark of the Covenant confirmed. They're going to say Ark of Gabriel is a duplicate. Listen, and throughout the months, they throw the focal point off of the Ark of the Covenant, they've been admitted to Higgs boson, because remember the first thing they were arguing about last year was the Ark of the Covenant connected with my existence. And you already knew when shit escalated in May with the May 5th, 2018 Mars InSight Atlas V41 rocket. You see, the Atlas experiment was the ones that supposedly discovered the Higgs boson back in 2012 when they picked me up June 6, 2012, before the July 4th announcement. That's why they say, Kenneth Thompson is dead because of his involvement with my release. And I believe he took credit, or he got credit, because on his birthday they did the confirmation of the Higgs boson, which would have been March 14th, as well as the other one they bragged in reference to what they did with her. They led me to that Hudson River, what's her name, Sheila Salam. So you see that and you think her birthday, March 14th, my birthday, May 22nd, you think, key to the bottomless pit. You think, this Higgs boson, God particle, doomsday prophecies, and then you start coming to the realization, this shit crazy, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm enduring all this torture, and through all this torture, what I did, I made them, even at the lowest scale to the high ups, y'all know what's really at stake. So now y'all know that immunity and that bag can't stop that someone call it that Ark of the Covenant, that Higgs boson, that super weapon, that bad luck, that omen, and that curse or that jinx. See, they got different ways there to describe it depending on your beliefs. You understand? Similar how you got different ways to describe, you understand, this weapon depending on your views, religion, or you science, you technology. So when you're dealing with Kareem Force, remember his middle name is the key, Lechaz, Lechaz. And that'll open the door where if you look, Kaream was never religion. It was never meant to be. You go look up Kareem, nowhere in the history do you see that spelling. So when you take that into consideration, and then you look at his middle name, Lechaz, it opens the door Charles Francis Pierre de Moraes, or it opens the door where, Lechaz is short for Charles. So you see Dutch Charles, and then you bring in, you understand, you do the viewpoint connection. And then his last name, F-O-S-T-E-R. So you see 666, Kaream, Lechaz, F-O-S-T-E-R. They said when Christ was to come back, his name would come to 666. So some people have been taking letters and trying to add it up. Maybe it didn't take add. Maybe it just was the letters itself. 6 letters, 6 letters, 6 letters. That's what they, took 4 vials of blood and announced they had tested this blood and was working miracles. This particle connected with him, this Higgs boson, his nickname, God particle. You look up age 12 to 29, supposed to be missing. He was attacked July 20th, 1995. He was at 12. They said they thought he was dead mid-90s. Then reappeared June 6, 2012, before they made the worldwide announcement July 4th, 2012 of the Higgs boson. He was 29. Go look up Jesus missing years. So then you go look up when they said they found this document saying Jesus had been married to Mary Magdalene or whatnot because he addressed her as my wife. You see, I became legally married in 2011, and in 2012, they supposedly found this document. So, you understand? And then you see all the people from the biblical. You see the Luke, the Marks, the Matthew, the Johns, the Peter, and the Pauls, all in reference to this situation right here. You got it's too much for you even to even go back for. We already been there. The beauty is they finally admitted the Ark of the Covenant. You needed that. I needed that. We needed that. The world need that. So now it show you torturing him, and now they know why completely you admit it. So if you jump over it, now they know that's why y'all need them double copies. So many people out of the name, all these families, race, creed, color, tag, rack, position, and ranks, they got double copies, and they where you at, where he claimed to be, time loops and all that. It don't matter. Word is everywhere. And you better have yours because they're going to ask you questions like they've been doing for months on top of months. Is that him? Oh, yeah, that's him. That's an X. Is he doing that on his own? Yeah, he's doing that on his own. That's an X. Is there any way possible that word is elsewhere, videos are elsewhere, audios are elsewhere, documents are elsewhere to show what really was going on connected with this? No. That's an X. That's a lie, yeah? So when you're doing this on the worldwide stage, violating international laws, universal agreements, and treaties, the rest of this genocide, they bragging about rape and murder and torture and military associates and families, like Lavina Johnson. They mentioned Esprit just threw her back in the lucid dream, along with Brian Tyson threw him back in to lucid dream 2 days ago. They put 20 plus people. Now they beeping the horn because that's the truth. You hear that? It's not because he lying. It's because this shit the truth. Double copy everything. So when they saying, oh, he dead already, all them organs, and he ain't got them organs. Yeah, y'all came into all them hospitals and tortured me like regularly about them organs. Remember August 11th when y'all was torturing me in Brookdale? That MR number is 1243138. You understand? With a doctor had to come and say, y'all can't take him out of here. Y'all you need to get him in Kings County basement, do what you want. Just like y'all came June 29th, June 30th. So when I cut him from here to here, they yo, listen, they didn't want that kind of energy. Just like you saying, you're going to give him Ebola, cancer, AIDS, and they that might take too long. They think, all that, well documented. And now you know the same ones they was crisscrossing, they everywhere. So anybody promoting it, you are violating real motherfuckers everywhere. All position, all race, all race, all creeds, all colors. And they ain't laughing. So all that simulating my voice day in, day out, they asking you, yo, listen, are you sure this is the route you need to take? Oh, he that important. Okay. They gonna say if this was about him, it should have been about him. You got countless people to date running around bragging about shit you did, shit you gonna do, shit you gonna get away with. And as you can see when it comes to this Ark of the Covenant, the history that shows when he has a situation, that immunity might not help your shit, boy. That bag, it won't buy you out this, because if you look at the history of everybody they sent my way, whether physical, meaning individuals, or companies, or orchestrated force, arrests or attacks, and you understand? Everybody or their background or their foundation collapsed shortly after. Sometimes it happened immediately, sometimes maybe in a matter of months, no more than a year. So everything next to them just started to decline. And I couldn't have did him. I'm a nobody. He destitute. He comes from the bottom of the barrel. Crackhead Soups and Lucy's. So it can't be his call, and that's a beauty because it showed he did not fit this view. So when they was asking what's really going on, they yo, that's some attacks, yeah? Some attacks. That's all them needles in the neck. That's all that microwaving. That's all them chemicals they pumping, all them implants they cut into his ear canal, and then the shit they put to swell his neck up like a balloon before they pulled the window down, starved him 4 days, freezing him so he wouldn't move around because his neck was standing out like that. The shit like Chanel, Petro, Nixon. You heard? Sheila Salam, yeah, Kanika Jenkins, yeah, Brandy Odom, you heard the bruises, the neck, you understand? A lot of individuals dismembered or decomposed, like Troy Ford. You understand? Shit they talk in high detail on, or like Larry Davis' grandmother Cora and Wagner Projects. Yeah, the neck. Yeah? Double copy everything, you know? I ain't mad at no one. That's what they want me to because they know the backlash that come from it. You should appreciate a motherfucker that's trying to show a little bit of control. Love you. Good morning.